we will win. I believe that we will win. What up?
All right. I was waiting for Neil to continue his chant because big news today: the women's national team beat the heavily favored Germany team, right, to advance to the finals. Was that the case?
Not heavily favored.
Okay.
They were ranked one. U.S. was ranked 2.
Okay. So, regardless, they're now in the finals of the World Cup. So can I propose a toast to that for those willing to be patriotic and support women's sport and the U.S.?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I only have half a shot of rum left over before I get to my whiskey, but I'll take it anyways. Cheers.
Cheers.
I believe that we will win.
All right, let me jump right into. Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot. I'm the Cambodia 150, Voicemail John, and Loverboy. We're hoping to have Delicious join us later. He's I don't want to say function, but he's gonna jump on later.
Oh wow, it's a function. He's late. It's a function.
Yeah, work is a function. Quick strike, guys. Quick strike. Summer's approaching.
Here.
Yeah, well, yeah, summer is here. It's not in full swing yet, but I'm gonna put you guys on the spot.
I just burped up.
I want you to create. I want you to create your summer cocktail right now.
Summer cocktail.
Oh.
Yeah, or a summer drink, summer cocktail, and it has to be a Hairflips original or your original. Can't be like, a tried and true, drink that is out there.
All right.
I'll go. You want me to go first, John? So you can.
Yeah, go first. Go first.
All right. So my drink, it was inspired by. This question was inspired by what I had last weekend, and it's not a great drink, not a good drink, nothing I would endorse. But I think I found a way to pump it up some more. But Four Locos with vodka. So it's already. It's already 12% alcohol by volume. Jack it up some more with vodka. You know how they have Red Bull vodka? Same shit, but vodka loco. That's the new drink. Vodka loco.
Oh, I don't. Oh, that's
What are
just.
you saying? Or local? Vodka?
Dude, try it.
Hell no.
LVR, try it right now. I want to know how it
I
tastes.
don't have a shaker.
Well,
LVR.
can I interrupt for a second? I was actually talking to some friends and, shit. I just kind of like outed myself. I talked to a bunch of librarians, and like I was actually telling them, yeah, I have a weekly get together with the homies, and all we do is drink. We talk sports, and they were like saying, oh yeah, my other friend does this, and what they do is they set up some kind of they set up a day where, and then they come up with a drink, and then they all buy like whatever vodka or whatever, each ingredient, and then on the show they make it.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Their own liking, and then at the end of the show they drink it.
Oh, nice.
That's very cool.
We should do that. We should absolutely do that.
We should just find a drink that, like, in a couple weeks.
Yeah, but in order to do a show like that, you have to be willing to drink, Neil.
Yeah.
So.
I poured like rum in here.
So,
You could have held off on drinking the Coke and rum and just put the shots aside and then just use the Coke as a chaser.
No, man, I don't believe in chasers.
All right, that's a fantastic show idea, though.
Can I tell you like one thing I learned at this
Function.
is like one thing that I went to an orientation and they basically told me like they condone alcohol.
nice. There's
He
nothing
said-
wrong with that.
what they basically said is you should have a drink in hand because it prevents you from crossing your arms, and it's the truth serum, and
That's
that
true.
opens you up.
Yes. Yes.
So I took this class Friday, and then after that, Saturday and Monday, I had Coke bottle with rum, so that I could walk around the streets with the Coke bottle, but there was hella rum inside.
Well done. Well done, Neil. Well done.
Alcoholism at its best.
Yes.
Yep. So I have a drink that I don't see everybody have, but I've made it a couple times. But I like the drink. It's a great drink, and it's appropriate for hair flips. I'll describe it first before I tell you the name. Essentially, you take either rum or you take vodka. You put it into a shooter glass, or not a shooter, but like a highball glass or a sniffer, right? Like about a shot, and then you top it off with a splash of pina colada, and then you just let that sit down there, right? I call it the cum shot.
Oh, so you shake up the pina colada so it's like a cream, more or less foamy.
No, you don't shake it.
No,
So
you
what
don't shake
happens
it.
is because it's dense.
John, you like to drink cum shots?
What?
You like to drink cum shots?
So basically, when you take it, the vodka and the rum go first, and then what's left is the pina colada. And I call it a cum shot because if you look at it, it looks like a cum shot. It's awesome. It's actually a really good drink. You guys should try it.
We will try that for sure. Can I ask you what you're drinking, John?
Yes. Red's Wicked Apple.
I'm not digging the cider movement right now.
Why? This is 5%. This is 5%. 8% alcohol per volume. What are you drinking?
I'm not bringing up the gangster movement in terms of alcohol percentages. I'm just not digging the cider movement. That's all I'm saying.
I like it. I actually prefer it to regular beer.
Okay. Because I see a lot of people order that shit at the bars, and I'm just kind of like, is it just a hipster movement?
Like, at the social that I went to, reception, I got some beer for some library friends, and I actually got an extra beer, and I wanted to hand it off to the next person that was walking by me without drink, and I gave her a drink, and she tasted it and said, "Oh, I don't like it because I prefer ciders."
That's fine. Why can't you prefer ciders?
Yeah.
They're delicious. It's like candy.
It's okay if you're female.
Huh?
It's all right. It's like candy.
Wine cooler.
Better than
It's okay if
wine.
you're female.
Dude, it's better than like Budweiser or like.
Yeah, that is true.
You know what? This place that we went to, had some pretty good beer. Because I was pretty toasted afterwards.
I did. I know.
I was
I
friendly.
noticed.
I was very friendly.
I did. Whenever I did get to catch up on the group meet, it was Neil saying, "Damn, I'm hella fucked up."
Yeah, one of the librarians that we work with, on her way back to the hotel, she fell and scuffed up her knees because she was fucked up. I had to go and meet up with.
Let me ask you guys. Let me ask you this as a quick fire. How drunk are you allowed to get at a company function?
For a startup, you can get fucked up.
Yeah.
We had taxis driving us home. And
No,
one
I
night-
mean there's like
This
you
thing
said
I
you're
would
limited
love-
to like how drunk somebody else is.
I
Okay.
can't. If this is like a professional, meet and greet kind of thing, which I was thinking, I just kept the buzz. Like I drank a couple really quick, and then after that I just had a beer and just downed it, and then when I felt the buzz going, I had another one, and I just kept it, and because I was there for the whole time, and it was some pretty good beer. It was really good beer.
What was the beer?
No, but it's like it was a fancy, like SF spot. You know what I mean? Like they just.
What was it? Like, was it like an ale? Was it a hops?
Are you sure you weren't drinking a cider?
I did no pill. I did a pilsner and some ale, some red ale, and I'm not sure about the other ones.
You know, I did have I had a really good beer at Extreme Pizza. They had this one called it's a Belgian White. Now I forgot the
Belgian
name.
whites. I like
Yeah.
Belgian whites.
I like Belgian Whites too.
In here.
Well, you know what? If you're with in regards to your first strike question, seriously, I think as long you just don't get stupid drunk, but if it makes you talk, you talk. You know what I mean? Because for real, I was like, every time somebody walked by, I was like, clink, and he was like, so what are you doing in library school? And like, I just got him involved with our group, so I was meeting hella folks that way. But they might have thought of me as drunk because I turn red and shit, and I get talkative. But I wasn't. I actually didn't swear. I was like, I was very cordial, and yeah, it was pretty cool. But my summer drink, and this is a true summer drink, sweet tea with limeritas.
Oh wow, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, the lime provides a fizz. It provides a nice fizz.
It's the drunk girl water.
Yeah, and it gives the tea gets rid of that shitty limerita aftertaste.
Yeah, there you go.
There you guys go. Sorry, crisis is averted.
Cool.
A book is missing. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish we could not find it. So I apologize.
The blackfish took it.
It was under a pillow. We found it. My daughter can't sleep without her book, so.
She's gonna be a future librarian.
That is fine with me.
She'll be a future librarian. And I'll be on our hiring committee.
I'd like to say that I'm okay with whatever she chooses for her career. We'll see how long that lasts. I hope I'm not that parent.
LVR, take us home with your summer drink.
Would be an old fashioned.
No, you can't. You can't have something tried and true.
I have no idea.
You
Make one up right now.
You gotta figure out how to mix your own.
Mix my own.
Make one up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no point in just listing out a drink that's tried and true.
Because if that's the case, then man, give me a Jameson and Coke all day, every day.
Jameson.
I don't know what was in there. There was a couple of drinks my friends used to make for me, and I had no idea what was in there. I had bartender friends just make me a drink. I just sit down and they ask me, oh, do you want the usual? No, just make me something.
No, what I'm saying is, Russell, what do you like to drink? And then based on however it tastes and your palate, you mix it up. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be a great, and it doesn't have to be like oh, it's the most awesome recipe. Just like fucking put shit together and then probably try it out.
Yeah.
Like I said, might always be something with whiskey.
And what do you think goes well with whiskey that you want to try?
Whiskey orange juice?
Hell no.
Oh, dude, whiskey orange juice is actually pretty good.
No, I didn't like it.
Hey, Russell, when you come down here for the weekend, we gotta do a bottomless mimosa brunch.
Yeah, no worries.
You guys are going down there, huh? When's this?
This weekend. Before Comic-Con. I'll be down there before Comic-Con.
But you're not going to Comic-Con, right?
I am going to Comic-Con. I have Thursday and Sunday.
Are you going to Hasbro?
I'll get somebody to get it for you.
Okay. I'm buying a bunch of shit from Hasbro if you haven't seen what their exclusives are.
I already saw.
They're
You
fucking
want
awesome.
all the Transformers?
Hell yeah.
Is it Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, or the following Sunday?
Following Sunday.
Yep.
I will not be going.
Oh, how come? I thought you had Sunday. I thought you had passes.
Oh, I used my day off to go to EDC.
Oh, shh.
That was awesome.
Alright, hey fellas. Hey Russell, you gonna give us your drink or no?
No, we'll be straight Scotch. I know that's my drink. That's.
Alright,
I don't
alright.
need too much more.
I don't want to be the dead horse. I don't want to be the dead horse. I think.
Yeah.
Let us let it sit, let it sit, let it sit, let it sit, and we'll come back to you. Maybe you use it as a final thought. But
Ooh.
let's do the shot bet for next week. And I think since we were off air, well, we were on the air last week, but we didn't get a chance to do shot bet. The shot from a couple weeks ago was a matchup between the women's was it Nigerian team and Australian? Was that the matchup?
Yeah.
All right, so Russell had a supersized bet that he lost, so he owes us 2 shots. And I think I lost 2, so I'll take 1 with you, Russell. And
with you guys.
these guys aren't taking shots because they're little pussies. So
Oh wow! Why with the name calling? It's with the name calling. It hurts me.
I have to resort to name calling to call people out.
Oh, does it? Is that really? Serious. Oh wow! That hurts. Hurts.
Say no to bullying.
Yeah, children, kids out there watching hair flips and layups, please do not support bullies like Kim over here.
Yeah, here's a second one.
That second one?
Yep.
I am gonna get Russell so fucked up he's gonna be legendary again, like the time in.
I heard. That is awesome.
Hey, Tim, each day download your whole My Story, then send it to me, and then I'll upload it to Facebook.
No.
To the Hairflips.
Every time I Snapchat, it's just a bunch of like drunk. I don't know. Maybe it's not a good idea that I do, but we'll see.
I think absolutely good.
Hey, what about shot bets for next week or this upcoming or this shot bet? You think we should do the Japanese? Did the Japan team play yet? Japan and
They play tomorrow, right? Or is that Thursday?
Tomorrow, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wednesday.
so it's Japan and was it the other team?
Europe.
England.
I mean England, yeah.
All right. So
tomorrow.
The winner of this matchup will face the U.S. women's team for the World Cup on Sunday. So, what do you guys pick between Japan and England, Neil?
My heart wishes for England because they're the easier team, but I think Japan will prevail.
Mm-hmm.
John?
Yeah, it's gonna be Japan.
What about you, Russell?
I'll go the opposite. I'll go England.
Right. I'll take England too. To keep it even. Who's up for a supersized bet this week? Russell was last time. I think Neil. Have you already done it, or John?
No, but I don't have really a super. I don't really know.
It doesn't matter. I didn't know anything either.
I know. No. Well, I know the person I would want to score. I just don't know. I'll come back to it later in the show. I'm gonna.
Good.
All right.
I just need to know her name.
All right, we'll give you some time to let it kind of sit, marinate. Let's just jump right into the big game earlier today between the U.S. women's team and the Germans. Did anybody watch it?
Yeah.
Nope.
I got to watch like the last 20 minutes of it.
Oh, have you been supporting the whole World Cup? I guess journey the team's been on, or is it just
Actually, I really like World Cup. Like World Cup to me is something that to me it's almost like the NBA playoffs, the finals, the NFL playoffs. Like I like to watch it just to catch up and see what's going on. It's fun. It's really good. I find it really interesting. So. But yeah, I've been watching this one ever since the first game.
I was lucky enough to catch the second goal, actually. As soon as I got home, I turned on the TV, and I think I was at like the 81st minute. And I think, I don't know whoever scored like 2 minutes later or something like that. That was like the capper.
Yeah,
but
O'Hara scored it.
It doesn't matter. I don't
That matters.
I don't give respects to anyone on that team.
Oh, dude, it's really a team game. They're really good.
No respects given. No respects given. Mm.
This
That's
ain't the
horrible.
WNBA, bro.
Dude, U.S. women's team is really good. A really good fundamental team.
Well, can I just say my super bet?
Yes.
Um, Shinobu Ono is gonna score a goal in the second half, but Aya Miyami, she's the captain of the team, and she's gonna score in the first half.
Can I? Oh.
What was it? What was the second first
Well,
half goal?
basically, Miyama is gonna score in the first half. Ono is gonna score in the second half.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
we got you. All right, supersize. So if
Hella specific.
well,
I
that's
was
the
gonna
purpose
go-
of it.
I was actually thinking this was going to be a 1-0 game with Japan scoring like in the second half.
Japan's good, man.
No, I know, but it's been close games, and Europe is I think in international games, not Europe,
England.
England's beating them, right? They have a 0-3 record against them.
Hey guys, can we backtrack for? Okay, so for the viewers and for myself and I think LVR, can you guys give us a recap of the World Cup leading up to this point? I mean, you don't have to be specific, but how exciting it has been. The favorites, getting kicked off early, whatever. Can both of you guys kind of bring us up to speed, I guess? Because today was the first day I actually saw I saw 5 minutes, okay? Not even a game. I saw 5 minutes. So help us out here. Help us out.
Well, I know that for the big thing for the U.S. women's is that like they gave up a goal to Australia. Their first game was against Australia. They gave up a goal, and their backline hasn't given up a goal since then. They've shut out every team, including Germany, for this game. Yeah, and they've been playing really well. I think they lost two of their players against China. I think it was God, what's her name now?
And Holiday.
Yeah, there you go. And then now they played against their final game with Germany. You had Carly Lloyd, who I think is going to be if and when they win it, or even if they lose it, Carly Lloyd is going to be the name that's going to be talked about out of this World Cup. She had a really good. She had a score, and then she assisted Kelly O'Hara in getting the second goal. So
Is she hot?
What?
Is she hot?
Oh, she's good looking. She has great personality.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
But then I haven't really followed anything else on the other sides. I know that Germany was ranked 1, U.S. was ranked 2, so.
All right, let me
Whoever
share.
won the Germany-U.S. game is gonna win the whole thing, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with Japan.
All right. Hey, Neil, give us your, I guess, couple things. Not just a recap, but give us your experience watching it at the viewing party.
Well, okay. Well, I've been pretty much watching the Women's World Cup. The U.S. is first. Let's just talk about strictly the U.S. They did win their group, but it's pretty unconvincingly.
Group
They
of
were
death.
it was a group of death, but strictly speaking, they haven't been playing very well, and I think a lot of it is because they revert the tactics wise. They played pretty old school style soccer. Like they had the biggest person on the field, which is Abby Wambach, and they basically neglected their midfield and like just booted it up to her and hoped that Abby got it, and then Abby scored. And so teams were beating them down the middle, in the midfield all the time, and they would possess them to death. And John was right. They have a great defense. So, but eventually, even with every defense, as good as a defense can be, there's gonna be like a time when the dam breaks, and luckily, the offense is finally starting to click. Rum. Um, and, and I think a lot of it is because Jill, the coach Jill Ellis, she finally sat Abby Wambach and brought
Yeah.
her off the bench and pretty much inserted Morgan Bryan, who's pretty much, she's the youngest person on the oldest team in the World Cup is the U.S. per average age, and the youngest player has been crucial because basically she's like even cementing that defense even better because it allows like Holiday and Carly Lloyd to go forward, and they have like a solid 5 back line.
Yeah.
You're actually really breaking this down. Too bad it's women's soccer. I'm more interested.
But
I'm
you know
more,
what? For real, can if you watch like a men's soccer game, usually the extra time, which is like is mostly injuries, it's like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. But if you watch a women's soccer game, the injury time is like 1 minute because they don't
Yeah,
really,
they get up hell fast. I
Because
really.
they're not babies.
they, pun intended, they man up. They get hurt.
I'm actually more interested in your I guess viewing party experience at Avaya, man.
Well,
Like is it a big like movement or support for soccer there?
yeah. I mean, it's there's a lot of like viewing areas or places to go, like Britannia Arms. There's both Britannia Arms. They actually have viewing parties as well, and there's like a place
nice.
Jack's.
Like those viewing parties over here.
Jack's is another bar around here that a lot of people go to.
St. John's.
But yeah, but Avaya opening it up is kind of cool, because it's more it's open space and you're outdoors and you get to watch the game. It's kind of cool, and there wasn't that many.
It's a soccer venue.
Huh?
And it's a soccer venue, so
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's a soccer-specific stadium. It's a soccer-specific stadium. It was kind of fun, and this is more a family event, so it's not at a bar, but it's more of a family event. So little kids were playing soccer off to the sides, and the majority of people there were like, young girls that actually love soccer. Like I was talking, like in our I was talking about like these girls getting interviewed by Channel 5, and like they sound like they played soccer their whole life. Like they were using soccer terms like run of the play and all that shit that, man, not many people will, unless you follow soccer, will know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll definitely get on that pitch.
But as far as the rest of the tournament, if the Quakes actually open it up on Sunday, I think you guys should go. If you guys are in town, you guys should go see it. Because they do open the bar, and I mean, people weren't drunk, but there were definitely people drinking.
Is it free?
Hell no. Oh, the event itself is free. Of course, the food isn't. And the food, it's actually food trucks. They had barbecue,
Trucks.
taco trucks, and ice cream, like an ice cream and shake kind of food truck.
We shall see. I think I'm gonna be dressing up Jasmine as Batman for a 4th of July party.
No, I really think that's cool though with the opening up stadiums to kind of watch it, and then food and stuff. I think that adds a lot of
I was actually, yeah. So like they did that for the clinching game for NBA. For the Warriors. I'm wondering why they didn't do that more often. Because I would imagine that would bring in a lot of money, right?
What, the Warriors and stuff?
No, just opening up venues.
Parties at the stadium.
Parties.
I think it's just a lot of money, and it's just a lot of money to run.
yeah. I think the revenue is not as much as it's probably a break even, right? I mean, considering the fact that like you have to hire a bunch of staff and all that stuff too.
Yeah, and especially if it's going to be a free event, like this is a free event.
Oh. Well, no, but the Warriors was
to get
15 plus $10 for parking, so
But for regular events, I don't think people, like for the clinching event, yeah, people will pay and go. But if
You don't
it,
think they'd watch it for for regular playoffs?
I don't know.
I mean, it has to be
I don't know.
hardcore types. I would go. I would go.
Yeah, I would go too.
But I wouldn't pay.
I'd pay $15 to go watch it with a bunch of Warrior fans. I mean, I went to different viewing parties for the Warriors games at what was it, the one across from Costco in the city. Pyramid Brewery was another viewing party.
Hey, can I stop everyone right there? I only have half a shot left, and I'm pretty much out of liquor. But if you guys are taking shots, I want to take LVR.
You don't have a beer?
I have beer. I drink beer all the time. I always have an endless supply of beer. That's not the point. Point is, I'm trying to finish my my liquor.
Well, okay, I'm gonna just finish talking about the whole World Cup really quick, just to run you up. But basically, FIFA kind of fucking fucked up everything. They basically put 3 of the best teams in the world on one side of the bracket, and then kind of gave Canada, which popped out in the quarters, an easy bracket. Like the 1, 2, and 4 top 4 teams were in one side.
Yeah.
So basically, one plays for France, who's really, really good. They're just young. They played in the quarters, and then U.S. played Germany 1-2 in the semis on one bracket, and then you have kind of shitty teams on the other side, aside from Japan, but Japan's the reigning world champs or World Cup champions. So it's kind of, I don't know. You'd prefer to probably see number 1 versus number 2 in the finals, not have them on one side of the bracket.
That's FIFA.
FIFA's corrupt.
That's like the West, right?
FIFA's corrupt.
Yep, FIFA's corrupt.
I think everybody knows that.
Well, I mean, it's like the West Coast. I mean, the West. What do you call it? The West Western Conference in the NBA. Right?
What?
I don't know. I think John said something clever, but I didn't get it.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Kid.
Well, I'm actually happy for the team. I'm excited. I might even consider watching the game on Sunday. But I would consider watching.
Depending on our condition.
Watch it. It's really good.
I mean, it actually is really good soccer.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. But I think with something like this, I think I would rather enjoy it in person, versus. I mean, I'll still enjoy it because it's a big tournament, and I'll appreciate it.
You know what? I'm sure in LA, if you look for a viewing party, there will be a viewing party. The Seattle Sounders had one. And I forgot other places that had one. I think Chicago had one. So, I mean, the major. I mean, this is just from reading online. So there's a lot of viewing parties out there, and I mean, just to watch it with a lot of people, especially if you can find an American Outlaws show thing, it's actually pretty fun.
Hey, what are the American Outlaws?
They're the Team USA's supporter group, and there is an LA chapter.
Can you share with us your jersey?
This is the old, I think, 2010 World Cup jersey for the U.S. I have the golden boy, the golden bald boy, Landon Donovan's jersey.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but number 10 to soccer is akin to number 23 for basketball, or even what's a quarterback number for football?
16.
Well, that's one guy.
8. 12.
No, but
7,
isn't it true though? No, but isn't it true though? 10 is akin to kind of like if you went to a high school basketball game and you see a guy wearing number 23, you know he's probably the guy on the team. Is number 10 the same way for
Jordan.
soccer?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, Mecca will probably be. I kind of know what it is, but as far as being someone to talk to about it, I think waiting for Mecca to explain like all the numbers.
Right. Because
I mean-
like Pele was 10.
I mean, it's kind of That's basically why it's like I think Maradona was 10 as well. Is Messi 10? I think Messi's 10 too.
I don't know, but Neil, pull up a Cristiano Ronaldo picture. We haven't seen his we haven't seen his. Come on, man.
You could do that. I don't want that on my.
My Google search history. Google now is recognizing me as a Caitlyn Jenner.
Nice.
You would have.
I'll pull it up.
You would have felt at home this weekend. It was nuts. Like Sunday was nuts. Like
Where?
Love wins.
City. I went to the A's game, and any train that was bound to San Francisco was completely packed.
Oh, really?
Every
That's
day, back and forth. It was completely packed. So I got on a train at Lake Merritt going back to San Jose after the A's game. Like my sister dropped me off at the Lake Merritt, and the first train that came by was a San Francisco started from San Francisco, Daly City, and it was completely packed. So I got off at Fruitvale, waited for the next train, which is from Richmond, completely empty.
Wow.
But then after Bayfair, people came on, but I had a seat, so I didn't fucking care.
All right, I got a pretty legit picture of Ronaldo. You want to see?
Of course. Knock yourself out.
You're not gonna. Even
What
if
do we
we
knock myself out? Knock yourself out. Knock this out of the park.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not even looking.
All right. Hey, what happened to Pride Week?
I'm most supportive of that.
No, the reason I think this picture is pretty dope is you can tell it's really like there's a timestamp by looking at it, right? You have the highlights, so you know that's a '90s picture, right?
So what's Fat Ronaldo then?
You know what, Kim? That you should just get your hair like that.
No, I can't do the frosty tips.
That would be as awesome if you did.
Just do the Slater look.
You know I get fixated on hair, right? You guys know I get fixated on hair. You start putting a fucking thought in there, it's gonna happen.
I saw an Indian you, fool, with tighter curls. I should have
What
taken
does that mean, Indian me? My doppelganger?
He had the tight curls, and then he had like a mullet going in the back.
I can picture that. I can picture that with Kim.
My new thing right now is and this is kind of off topic, but let me know if you think this is pretty dope. Every time I'm out, if I see a doppelganger or someone, I'm gonna try to take a picture with that person and come up with a collection of it.
Snapchat.
and see how many doppelgangers I can get, and to see if people can actually pick out who that person would be. Isn't that a cool topic? I mean,
Hey,
Yeah, that'd be a good topic.
do you guys go to conferences for work?
Not often.
I used to, not anymore. I haven't done it with this new job.
Well, what I want to do next is like, okay, so this is nerd business, of course, but like they have like little like ribbons that go on your badges, right?
Oh yeah.
I want to do one for Hairflips.
Oh gosh.
what do you mean? Like,
I'll support it.
Make a bunch of like these ribbons where they could like stick it to the back of their badge. It just says Hairflips, and then like all of us, if we go to the conference where it requires us to wear a badge, we just like hand them out like fucking butter, you know?
That would be pretty good. That would be pretty
I
sick.
was like, what's up, dude? Like, actually, because I'm saying that because I mean, you have these fucking nerds, you have to dress up. So I was wearing my semi-formal Aloha shirt, business casual Hawaii style Aloha shirt, and then this
No, that's business attire in Hawaii where you wear a
no,
long shirt and dress slacks. That's in Hawaii.
yeah. So I was doing that, and I was like sitting around, and then the one person came up to me, and she goes,
Yeah, but you don't just wear dress slacks.
"Oh, I was wearing shorts," but um, this librarian from Hawaii came up to me, and then she goes, "Oh, every time I go up to somebody, I have to give them this," and she gave me a magnet. So I want to do that next year. If somebody comes up to my
just
it's because everybody, you know what? Not many people came up to me. It felt like everybody was scared to, they won't sit in my
You look
row.
like a mock standing there.
Huh?
A mock. Just like, out of place.
I was out of place. I had a fitted cap. I was brown, and I was not a fucking hipster.
Are you sure?
Yeah, seriously. To be a librarian, you need to be either old, a nerd, hipster, or gay. I'm none of those things. I'm old, but I don't look old.
Mm.
But so dude, and I'm serious. Every time I went to a venue because it was in different hotels, I got fucking I got fucking carded. They asked me to show my badge. Like I'll be standing next to all these people, these old ladies, and I'll be the one they're gonna ask for my badge.
That's awesome.
I was like, fuck,
Nice.
you came up to me. You're just as brown as me.
That's awesome.
So if somebody is nice to me and they come up to me and they talk to me, I want to give them this. And I think that we all should do that. Just give them something
Actually,
related.
I'd be down for that. I would actually be down to do that.
I guess I can do it at laser conferences.
Yeah, you just give it to them like, oh yeah, here you go. This is a gift from me to you. Hair flips. Then you guys can take a picture of you guys hair flipping with them. Selfie.
That's true.
Because there's one librarian. She used to work at King. John, did you ever meet Lydia?
Older young lady. Young?
Huh?
Young lady? Asian?
Yeah, no, black.
Oh no, I don't remember her.
Jamaican, more accurate.
Oh no.
But she follows hair flips because the moment she saw me, because she moved to the East Coast,
Yeah.
and the moment she saw me at that conference, she goes, hair flips. I was like,
Oh.
and
That's
she was
awesome.
Really?
yeah, she met, and she was like telling me all her coworkers, and yeah, this guy, he has like a Facebook page, and all they talk about is hair flipping stuff.
That's awesome.
So that's why I was like, oh, that'd be cool to just hand out,
Let's see what happens when I wear the hat and shirt at Comic-Con.
Yeah, I mean, just they may not get it, but at least fuck. They'll at least spread out like, what the fuck is hair flips? I don't know. Some dude gave it to me.
It's a conversation starter. That's what it is.
Because hair flips is such a fucking weird ass thing to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I just realized right now, Russell, since Comic-Con is next week, I was planning on going there at least for to hang out, but I'm not going to be in town.
I thought you were going to be in town. Oh, no.
I'm going up to Modesto on Friday. I just realized that.
Shit.
Oh, I can miss
Yeah.
out.
Hey, is that the 10th?
Somebody, Kimball is gone. It's only on the 4th.
Kimbo, is that the 10th?
Yeah.
When is the party?
Well, I think it's on the 11th, Saturday.
Okay, I'm there.
Damn.
Oh, you gonna be around?
I don't have to pick them up till the 12th.
Oh, cool. Yeah, swing by, hang out. Sorry, Russell. Sorry, Russell. Hey, but we'll definitely make it epic this Friday when you're
Friday,
coming down.
Saturday, and Sunday, and whatever rest throughout the week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause I'll be in town this week. I'll be in town, this
Any
weekend.
relatives that cut hair over there?
Kim's gonna bring his clippers.
I think I should get a. What do you think? Should I go to the barber school and try to get a like another line?
You've been trying to go to the barber school ever since.
For real, these
Oh.
guys like hella wanted to go there.
No, it's only twice, guys. It's only twice, and that was because I wanted to show up to the Warriors parade with a nice, cut. Nice cut. That's all. I'm not gonna go to Santana Row like Russell and fucking drop a bill for a fucking stylist. You don't call a barber after a certain rate. You call him a stylist.
Oh
See,
boy.
I haven't gone to a stylist or barber in years, so
Yeah, me neither. I should go soon though. I need to get a better haircut.
Hey, I saw this old man, dude. Like he was like, I'm serious, he was like 70 years old, and it was this old Filipino dude. He had glasses and he had a tail.
God.
I was like, fuck, this is John Moreno in fucking 30 years.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna
John, bring back the
that
tail.
red
Bring back the tail.
Bring back that red tail.
Hey, but John, honestly, you just have that hairstyle. I mean, it's not like you branch out. You just have that number one, and then that's it. You don't, right? At least put lines on it.
I'm not gonna do anything different. It works.
At least no. It works for you. It doesn't work for the rest of us on the panel.
Why not?
My
Try shaving
haircut
your head.
every single
You
time.
know what? Hey, how's this? If you shave your head, I'll grow out my hair however long. You tell me how long. How long before I cut my hair again? You shave your head.
I've done it before. It doesn't look good. So
Oh, come on, you did it at. We seen you bald.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Hey, guys, hold on. America just joined.
Mecca, what up?
What up? What up?
Hey, Becca, can we give you your quick strike question?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Becca, I'm gonna give you a quick strike question.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna give you a quick strike question. Everyone answered with integrity except Russell.
Yep.
All right. Summer is in full swing. I'm gonna put you on the spot and have you create your own cocktail or drink. So it's your creation. And to give you some ideas, Neil's drink was limeritas with sweet tea. Because southern sweet tea is a southern drink.
Arnold Palmer, bro. The ghetto Arnold Palmer.
Oh yeah, that is true. The ghetto Palmer.
Kimbo's was
So
Loco
I need to create a summer cocktail on the
and
spot.
vodka.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Like what's okay? Let me give you some time to think. And since Russell has a Four Loco, let's all vote to see if he would shotgun that.
Oh hell no!
Oh yeah.
No, I refuse. I am not. I have to work some more.
Russell, you're down for everything, and then this one thing, you're like, no.
I'll shoot it. I'll shoot it Friday.
The moment LDR sees you, yes, a shotgun the Four Loco.
Hey, you got that right?
No, that's what I said. As soon as Friday comes, I'll shoot this.
Yeah.
Snapchat it, bro. Snapchat it. Hey,
All right, and John,
I'll
go
take
ahead,
that class with you, bro.
Okay. It's like once a month or something.
and John's drink is
Cold
pina colada with whatever shot.
Rum.
So I don't.
Rum with a shot of rum with a dash of pina colada.
Yeah, but that's an actual drink.
No, it's not.
No, there's variants. I heard of it before.
No, you did not. No one's
Yes.
made that drink. That is my drink.
All
A
right,
shot of-
somebody look that up. Somebody look that up while Mecca gives his answer.
Actually, it's funny. I was gonna also suggest something. I would think for summer, there'd have to be some rum in there, since rum has Caribbean roots,
Mhm.
and then some pineapple. So I don't know what kind of cocktails, what else you can add in there, but I feel like you have to have rum and
You
pineapple.
put a dash of pineapple to give it like it's a little yellow pea in that shot. Awesome.
The fuck?
Hey, but that's kind of like a variation of a pina colada.
Yeah, that's the ultimate summer drink though. It's
You know,
I mean I'm not a liquor connoisseur like that where I can actually come up. It's even hard for our actual bartenders to come up with their own signature drinks. It's always a variation of something, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You take flavors that you like, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna put this shit in there and see how it tastes.
That's why I said rum and pineapple, and then whatever else you want to add, whether it's lime or
How about like grenadine?
yeah, but grenadine is a sweetener, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
John's drink is actually a variant of
it comes down to
rum
if you're
and,
like trying to make something sweet, or because some people actually do like the taste of the alcohol. I don't know. I'm saying that my summer drink would have to contain rum and pineapple. Whatever else you want to throw in there depends on your individual taste. But that's
All right. I respect that. I respect that. I mine was Four Loko with vodka, so I mean.
the fuck.
I know, dude.
Or
I don't know what's the chaser.
What?
We're looking pretty shitty.
Basically, you just wanted an opportunity for people to tell you what their favorite, because it really has nothing to do with summer. If you think about it. So it's just
Yeah,
just-
no, that's true.
Well, okay. So if I were to rephrase the question, would
Four
your
Loko
answer
is called
change?
Four Loko and vodka is called a Ocho Loco.
What?
It's an Ocho Loco.
It's a Ocho Loco? Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
the thing is, I could have sworn that we mixed Four Loko with something before, Kim.
Yeah, I'm sure we have. I mean, it's a shitty drink, mind you. Like I said, the only reason I brought it up was because I had some over the weekend, and I have no idea why Russell has one in his house.
I still have one from the tailgate. I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
how
from
to
a
get it
long
in
time
my
ago.
cooler.
Oh, jeez.
Is this 2011 all over again?
No, this was last year's. This is not Kim and the nachos now. Or you blacking out on your birthday.
All right, well, back to the cocktails.
You know that people actually talk to me about that day?
You're
Let's keep
hell
on track. Let's keep on track, guys. Let's stay on track.
Dude,
So, Mecca,
it never goes on.
Mecca, are you telling me if I were to rephrase my sentence and say, instead of using the word summer and just say, oh, concoct a cocktail that what flavors that you enjoy, would your answer change, or would it still be a rum-based drink?
It would change after. It would.
Okay, so what would it change to? I mean, because mine has nothing to do with summer. It really doesn't.
Right. That's what I was like.
But
That's
mine
just-
is a
Oh,
summer drink.
really?
But mine is a summer drink.
Yours is a summer drink. Yours is a summer drink.
I feel like I might use a summer drink. Rum.
That's what I was thinking too. Like, if you think of summery drinks, there's definitely kind of like there's
Yeah,
certain
rum.
What is it? Clears for winter, or so you need something really.
There's for winter.
I think there's more. Yeah, Claire's more wintry cold.
So
Really?
I mean, I would
Yeah.
Yeah.
heard that.
Wow, I did not know that.
So vodka. I mean, if you think also a lot of these things, if you think about the origin of a lot of these drinks, like vodka from Russia and cold and all that stuff, rum from the tropics, that kind of stuff.
Look at you, breaking it down.
I don't know what
No,
else.
I can see that. I mean, I'm not.
It's like making a hot toddy or something like that.
So usually my favorite
Coffee
cocktail.
is like a winter drink. That's a good winter drink.
You guys watching this show?
What show are we watching?
Beat the Champions. Some regular old Joe, average Joe, is going up against Scottie Pippen in a one-on-one game.
Oh,
And
nice, dude.
They have Scottie Pippen's right hand tied down, I guess,
Hey,
to make it an even match. Huh?
what about Scottie Pippen talking about like he being the
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
I can actually see that actually. Not in terms of not in terms of like size, but the way they play. Like they
Yeah.
stuff stats. So he does a little bit of everything, but LeBron just has to carry more of the load. But I can see that though, like the comparison. Um, it's like LeBron is like a improved version of Scottie Pippen.
And
The
then
one who actually can carry a team to a finals win.
That's
I don't
true.
know, man. I don't know if Scotty could lead the teams. He
Yeah,
could be
he
a
couldn't do it
I don't
without
think
Jordan.
Scotty can do it.
He tried that one year and he got
Those 2
pissed because he
years.
didn't get a last shot.
Those 2 years.
No, it's just 1 year, right?
2 years without Jordan.
yeah, but
One
they
and a half.
They didn't.
They made the playoffs, but they didn't do jack shit.
yeah. So what are you trying to compare him to? Why are you trying to say that he can lead them to a championship? And
No, he's the poor man's LeBron James.
No, but what I'm saying is that I can see why he made that comment, and I think there is some kind of truth to it, and just the way they stuff stats and the way that they I don't know. I just think LeBron is a like a 2.0 version of Scottie Pippen. That's all.
but
They both need a secondary guy.
He actually wins.
a much better Scottie Pippen. I still think it's Magic, man.
We'll see.
Think LeBron's more like Magic?
Huh?
America's fucking B-Dubs is looking fucking mighty good right now, man. Mighty good.
That's what you get. That's what you get when you fix the podcast for Tuesday. It's either going to be B-Dubs or Wingstop.
I'm getting hungry just looking
Yeah, I
at
had
that.
wing dip today.
Huh?
Wow.
Wing dip.
Wow.
It's another wing place near my place.
Oh, is it that like barbecue joint off of Race?
No. It's off of it's off Fruitvale.
Oh, okay,
Southwest
never mind. Is that one barbecue place off of Race or Southwest still open?
I
What?
think so.
What's it called?
I forgot what it's called, but it's like a small barbecue joint, but not really barbecue. But they have wings and stuff too.
I don't know.
All right, so
I've been meaning to take a Sam's run.
Sam's Barbecue.
Yeah.
I go there on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Saturday.
But I can only go do those on game days now.
Neil, can you share with the viewers out
Elaborate on
there?
that.
Yeah, can you tell us exactly what you're trying to accomplish with your flexitarian lifestyle?
So
Why are you hating?
I am doing the anti-Kimbo diet, and I just want to actually try to see if I can live a vegetarian.
You were a vegetarian during college or before college.
Yeah, that's why. But I want to do it again. But I still love meat. So at game days, I gave my permission. You know what? It's not that I love meat, which I do, but I love ballpark food. Because it's like the worst, it's actually the worst type of food that you can probably eat, but it's so delicious for you.
No, it's good. It's like it's yeah. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's not even ballpark food. It's just the type of food that's good.
Yeah, it's just good food. You can get a good tri-tip at Avaya, and I want to go do that. But I've been trying to restrict myself so I can just have a better diet than I've been having lately.
So for those who don't know, the term flexitarian is used to describe a-holes and type of peoples who predominantly eat a plant-based diet, but just supplement their protein intake with some meats here and there. So meat is not the main source. It's plants. And then when you say that you eat plants, it makes you look like a pussy. Like, are you having a salad? No, I'm having plants. Think about it.
Why you gotta hate like that? Hey! I can't help if I'm a princess, bro.
You broke down the hate.
I can't help I'm a princess.
I can't support your lifestyle, Neil. I
No,
can't support your lifestyle. Even though the Supreme Court justices voted, was it 5-4? I can't support your lifestyle.
can I be honest though? I've been hella weak, man. I the last couple of days, I've been fucking weak. But I had a foot. Have you guys had the big atomic hot dog at the Ace at the Coliseum?
I have.
No.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's good.
What's in it? Just a hot dog?
It's a super hot link, and it's like it's the bigger Coliseum dog. So there's more meat than bread.
Yeah, that's all I care about when I'm looking for a hot dog. If there's more bread and it's a hot dog, then I can't support that decision.
And at AT&T, there's a place on the second deck called McCovey's Restaurant.
Yeah.
Barbecue, good barbecue. The bread sucks, but who wants to eat the bread, right?
Yeah, you don't go to a barbecue for bread.
Yeah,
Right.
I had the hot licks and the pulled pork, and shit was good.
Man, with this food talk and Emeka fucking gnawing on his fucking wings, I'm hungry.
I know, I'm about to eat.
I'm fucking buzzed, man. Shit, I finished my rum and coke, and I'm fucking
What's next on the
stoned.
agenda?
What's that?
So what's next on the agenda?
Well, we talked a lot about the Women's World Cup and whatnot. That's primarily what we talked about. So I don't want to head back there, but that was pretty much what we were going to discuss.
Hey, can we talk about one thing?
We talk about the Warriors yet?
No, I have a question, and this is directed towards Mecca and Kim, but everybody will have an opinion. But why do Laker fans think every free agent wants to go to the Lakers?
Because they do.
They're delusional, man. They're delusional.
No. Here's a better question. Here's a better question. Why is free agency after the draft?
No, that's how it should be. I don't think you do free agency and then draft. I think you draft and then you go into free agency.
It's just like football. You pick up the players you need, and then you look for youth at the draft.
I think it's better off the way it is right now. You do your draft, and then you go into free agency, and free agency carries you into the start of the season.
It don't matter. Honestly, it don't matter.
It's draft for need,
It
not to win.
Can I say this though? Can I say this about what Neil had just said? And it's not about the fans thinking that players want to come here or whatever. I think it's a power play with the agent side as well as the organization side. It's like, okay, Jimmy Butler wants to come to LA. Does it make sense? No, but you can always use that in the negotiation table. I mean, that's probably a bad example because he's probably going to get the kind of money he wants anyways. But if you throw the Lakers' name out there, whether or not there's traction or there's truth to it, you can always use that as leverage to negotiate. Plus, who doesn't want to play in LA? That's just a fact. I mean,
The thing is, they throw out that they want to play in LA. That's the second largest market in the United States. That's why
Everybody wants to play in LA, man.
No,
honestly,
not because they want to play for the Lakers, not because they don't want to play the Clippers, not because they want to play with the Dodgers. It's because it's a second market. They can get more money out of it.
Yeah, and I think also like the reason why they want to go there is that if you go to LA, especially if you're like a top name prospect, you're gonna get more money outside of your contract because of jersey sales or merchandise and shit like that. It's just
It's the market. It's the market, basically. It's just like people who wants more money, they go to Miami, they go to Florida.
Why do you think the NFL wants a football franchise in LA so bad?
Exactly. They've been missing out on a hell of money
They
because
don't want a football franchise in LA. They're using LA as a freaking
leverage.
No, but they do.
Leverage.
they want a football. No, they do want a football team in LA.
They want it, but they also want leverage.
No, it's bullshit because that's the same argument with Seattle and shit right now in the NBA. It's like fuck, they're just they're not gonna necessarily give it to Seattle, but every time look at what's happening in Milwaukee. It's like they're using Seattle. Oh, we're gonna move the team to Seattle. That's what LA is, and that's what LA has been for the longest time. You know what I mean? So I mean. And hell, I doubt a lot of LA people really want a team there.
I've actually talked to like legit hardcore like football types, and a lot of them are pretty indifferent. The only ones who really want like LA to have a football team are people on the fence about sports. And this is a small sample, but I can tell who's a legit fan versus just someone who's like, oh yeah, LA, it's a super big city. Why don't we have a sports team? Like, you don't know your shit. If you talk to a real like football fan, they don't give a fuck. They really don't.
Come on,
You know what I mean?
they want the Raiders to come back. They still support the Raiders because they're black and silver and black. Well, because of our colors.
Yeah, but that's not a legit reason to support a team.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there'd be a lot of Spurs supporters. Right?
But it's just
But typically, though, when an organization like the NFL or the NBA wants a team, it's really not because of the sports fans, because those sports fans are really set in their ways. They're not going to change their allegiance, just like it happened with Seattle and Oklahoma City. But you still have to take advantage of the fact that week in, week out, every day or every week, you're going to be able to sell out games, and you're going to be able to reach your fan base. I mean, it's the same. It's with every. I mean, for instance, like with Arsenal, you read stories every week about how actual fans are not able to get tickets to games because in London there's just so many tourists week in and week out that the ticket prices they just go crazy. So it's still a form of entertainment. Tourists will always go through those kind of cities and bring business. So a lot of times with those kind of things, it really has a lot less to do with the actual fans as it does with the business aspect of it.
But it's been proven that like sports don't really bring in that much money.
Yep.
To a city, because it's like if they're not going to spend it there, they're still going to spend it somewhere else.
Right. It doesn't bring money to the city, but it definitely brings money to the organization, whether it's the NBA or the NFL or whatever. It brings money there.
But what I'm saying is like, how come every time every free agent season and every trade season, especially the one team whose fans just go fanatic with every solid player is the LA Lakers. Like they think they can get every single player, but that's not true anymore.
But that's true though.
But it's not true.
What makes it true?
I think it's true.
Just a couple of years ago, they were like talking, when Carmelo's gonna be free, when LeBron.
Chris Paul trade.
There's talk, but
but they're in the discussion, right?
Leverage, and then the fans bite it. The Laker fans bite it so hard that like.
I mean, are you really saying that these players legit don't want to come to LA?
No,
they don't have a chance.
Carmelo wants to stay in New York.
Exactly,
I don't believe that.
He's a New York boy. He wanted to stay in New York.
I know he
got
really a New York boy. His wife is
Nuggets. He went to New York.
Carmelo is not a New York boy. His wife is. He's not.
Yeah, but he wanted to play in New York. He wants to stay.
Yeah, but he still has no allegiance to New York per se. You can't tell me Carmelo, LA is out of the question for Carmelo. No one can tell me that. That's just ridiculous to suggest that Carmelo didn't one time consider going to the Lakers.
He didn't. It's just.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that for one.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like right now, Lamar Aldridge. I mean, look at how many.
He could have got millions of dollars in LA, but he stayed in New York.
Well, of course. I mean, how much is like a few extra hundreds thousands of dollars for these people?
It's like Laker fans believe that the mystique of being a Laker is gonna get them a discount, and it's not.
No, it's not really about. Honestly, I'm not even trying to be biased. I think it's more about LA itself rather than being Lakers. Clippers would have had the same, I guess, attitude or persona, if not for what's his name. He had a really bad reputation in the league. Right. Don Sterling. He had a very bad reputation. This went on for years. They would have had the same attitude, the same persona if he had actually tried to build that team. The truth is, it's really more about LA than it is about the Lakers. I'm not like trying to. I do believe that every single team, every single player in the league wants to play for the Lakers.
Nah.
I'll say not for Carmelo. He's a New York boy.
How is Carmelo tied to New York, dude?
He's from New York.
He's not from New York.
From New York.
He's not from New York. Look it up.
I'm looking at. He's born in Brooklyn.
No,
okay,
but he's Baltimore.
He's from Baltimore. What are you talking about from New
He
York?
has a few more tattoo on his.
So what is this New York thing? Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing that he's from New York. I've never
From
heard.
New York. I'm looking it up.
Okay, he was born in New York. I've never heard Carmelo play in New York.
He only played in Syracuse, but he grew up in Baltimore, so Baltimore is his like hometown.
I mean, what was that? What happened in Baltimore where he went back home and it was like, trying to keep the peace? The whole Baltimore riots. Carmelo claims Baltimore. I've never heard him claim New York. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it is true. He does claim Baltimore. It's kind of like saying Michael Jordan.
But he wanted to play for New York because that's where he was born.
If you follow basketball, you know there's a rivalry between Philadelphia, New York, and Washington D.C.
Yeah.
So you can't. He's not claiming New York. He plays there. He may be born there, but he's Baltimore.
He's Baltimore. He does not claim New York.
He wanted to stay in New York.
Huh?
He wanted to stay in New York.
Okay, that's fine, but I'm not buying he's New York through and through. I'm not buying that.
But in all fairness, Russell's right though. The media also takes a spin on the fact that Melo has roots there. He went to Syracuse and all that stuff. So they're still playing that angle, like he still has ties to New York.
And that's fine. Yeah, for me, I feel it's more about. I actually think it's more about his wife than it is him personally, which is also fair game because New York is big in its own right. So he definitely. It's really not about like he's probably getting as much, if not more, endorsements in New York than he would in LA. But the part that I'm not buying is that he did not even consider that LA was out of the question for him. I'm not buying that because I really do believe that he had talks with people in the Lakers organization about possibly moving there. I don't know if he did that for leverage. That is probably going to be hard to prove. But saying that LA or the Lakers was never an issue or an option for him, that I'm not buying. I'm not buying that.
I honestly. He just used it simply as leverage.
Yeah. Well, maybe, but I mean, there's very few. This is not even like a Bill Belichick, Tom Brady type argument where you would say.
But this is the issue that I'm talking about. I'm not really looking at what the players believe. I'm looking at what the fans believe because the fans believe that every team, every player wants to come to LA.
I believe that. Short of say the Greg Popovich crew. I honestly do believe that there's very few players in the league that do not, if presented with the opportunity, want to play for the Lakers.
If they shell out the money, but they don't want to play with Kobe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Honestly, I believe that's why Carmelo backed out. In my opinion, if you were to ask me, I believe it really had more to do with Kobe than like him not even considering LA.
And that's the thing. Like Kobe's such a big influence.
Right.
You really think people want to come to play LA if they're being forced to play with Kobe?
Well, then that's a different issue then. Because once Kobe's gone, the lore comes back.
But this is the past couple.
This is last year with the Lakers, I believe, right? With Kobe. Or it's one more year.
Yeah, this is last year. So yeah, I mean, it's really like if you've been following the Lakers for a while, it's really hard to not. Like I said, short of a few star players in the league, any free agent that is worth it, I mean, it's really hard to not believe that any rumor coming out talking about the Lakers doesn't, that player hasn't considered it. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of absurd. Probably Tim Duncan is the only one that would like opt out of his contract, and no one would even flinch because they know that it doesn't make a difference.
He's gonna sign for $1. He's gonna sign
Right,
for $1.
he'll sign back with the Spurs for freaking 50 cents or something.
He's like those CEOs that they claim to take no salaries, but then if you look at the back end of shit, they're like, how the hell did he make $500 million? But I think San Antonio will take care of him. I'm sure like at the end of his career they're gonna give him a cushy like broadcasting job that's gonna overpay him or something like that because I'm sure he means so much to the organization. But let's wrap up the show. Unless somebody wants to add anything else to free agent talks. All right,
Marcus and LaMarcus.
Oh, he's going to LA. He's going to LA. He's going to LA.
I got friends like old school friends. They're like fucking. They believe it in their heart. Marcus is coming there.
Closing thoughts, fellas. Closing thoughts.
And Kevin Love, LaMarcus and Kevin Love coming back.
Kevin Love.
LeBron is going. He's going to LA this time.
I'm gonna give Russell the first crack at first thoughts because he pushed out on our cocktail concoction quick strike. Last thoughts, Russell.
I will shoot this as soon as I get there. As soon as I get to Kim's door, this will be shot.
Hey, should I? No, I'm not gonna take a shot at that. I was gonna join you in unison, but somebody has to Snapchat the video. But hey. Be on the lookout for that, Hair Flippers. I'm going to share it with you guys. Russell's word, he's going to shotgun a Four Loko. What flavor is that, brother?
I have no idea. It's a fruit punch.
Oh, I thought it was uva. All right, not uva. Who's next?
Anybody?
I'll do
go
it.
next. Go ahead, John.
Nope, just good luck to the Women's World Cup. If you guys aren't paying attention to it, you should. It's really good. They're playing really well, and hopefully they win one. It's been since 1999.
Wow, that long, huh?
Yep.
Right.
Wasn't the last final between Japan and U.S. also?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. About to be a
Penalty kicks.
rematch. I remember watching that game actually.
Yeah, I remember that game. It's a good game. Friggin' A.
Neil or Mecca?
I really didn't have much closing thoughts, but it's Tuesday. We don't do podcasts on Tuesday, so I was definitely thrown off.
On a Tuesday.
Cuz going up. So we definitely should have done a wing taste test, just like we do the beer taste test. Maybe next time we do a Tuesday session, we'll get some Wingstop and some B-dubs. And
You know what we could do on a Tuesday podcast? A wings challenge.
Oh, that would be good. I would do that.
I'm down for that. So
How many wings can you kill in an hour podcast?
Oh shit. Oh, dude, I puke.
But yeah, summer is all about baseball. It's been fun. I think the A's catching heat, so just looking out to see what they come up with. They have some really good starting pitchers. Kendall Graveman, solid 7 innings yesterday, and already Sonny Gray in the rotation. So even if they don't make a positive showing this year, I guess the future is bright. So go A's.
Fuck, the A's lost.
No, you want to go next, or you want me to go first?
I knew they were going to lose once they scratched Gray.
So I went to a game on Sunday, right? And me and Kim were bouncing. I was bouncing text. I was fat shaming the girl that was sitting next to me. But what really irritated me is this. Okay, so she had like her A's jersey on, and then I guess one of her homeboys from like that worked at the Coliseum came by and said, "Oh, blah blah, hey, what's up?" And they were talking and stuff. And then the guy goes, "You're wearing an A's jersey now." and then she was like embarrassed, like, oh yeah, whatever.
Oh, got caught.
Oh no.
So this is at the beginning of the game. So on Sunday the Royals pretty much beat up on the A's, and so of course the Royals fans were cheering. So what does this girl do? She starts like saying, "Oh, when did all the Royals fans start showing up?" And it's like, wait a minute, you were embarrassed for sporting an A's jersey, and now you're claiming all these Royal fans are bandwagoners, right?
Kettle Black. Kettle Black.
Yeah, where is that sense? And it's like, and on top of that, it's like, I hate sitting, like, I don't pretend to know a lot about sports. Like, when I talk to people, if I know they definitely know more than me, like, I'm pretty quiet at games. And especially if there's somebody that's more like knowledgeable than me, I'll keep quiet about it and stuff. But like, I hate when people talk and it's like just talking out of their ass like they know what the fuck they're talking about. So like, this is the fan, like, it made it worse. So I basically like threw pretty much like all the way in mid inning. Not only was she like taking up my space, I wasn't already comfortable just listening to her and her boyfriend talk. I had to like basically stand up under the rafters just to like think, which made it worse because then I ordered hot links. And
My question to you is, Neil, what was she eating?
She was many a thing. She was many a thing. Candy, dibs, corn dogs,
Heroes.
couple beers. This is basically what I texted Kim. If you guys didn't follow the group me text, because you probably didn't. It's like she was a very hefty girl, husky girl, and she basically told like the usher, because she didn't want to sit in her chair, because we're on the front row kind of, where you could just with a walkway in front of us, and she tells the usher, "Oh, I don't really want to sit in my chair because it's too crowded." And I'm like, it's like, eat the cotton candy.
That's messed up.
But like, I mean, like, how are you gonna complain it's crowded? It's like, it's not my fault, you know. She was sitting by my sister, and my sister's hella skinny. It's like, it's crowded? What are you talking about? It's crowded.
You should have called her out.
Oh man.
Fat shamer Neil. Fat shamer Neil.
Yes.
All right,
I'm overweight.
Huh?
Overweight. But I don't complain about like shit. You know, if it's crowded, it's because fuck, I'm a fat ass and I love my meat.
Oh
not
man.
anymore. Not anymore.
Vegan Neil.
Not
Okay,
vegan, dude. Vegetarian, flexitarian.
He's a fucking flexitarian. Let me take us home with my final thoughts. And I don't know if I shared this with you guys last week, but you know, in continuing with the theme of Summer of Kim,
Kimbo.
I had cod, or I should say, you know, broadly, I had fish last week, and that was a big step for me because, you know, I usually don't eat fish. You know, it's not that I just don't like the taste or whatever, and it just, anyways, when I ate the cod, it wasn't as bad as I had anticipated. So, you know, big step for me, and maybe I'll venture out to the sushi next time. So yeah, taking bold leaps, making shit happen. Summer of Kim. So
Tricky that all the
proud of
spots
myself.
today.
Can I just reply one thing to that, Kim?
Go for it.
Fish and chips and beer, man.
That, hey, that would be before I would say no, but you know, I'm not gonna have me a whole like fillet, but I'm saying I will definitely eat it.
Honestly, like the only reason I started enjoying beer at the beginning was because of fish and chips. Because they like that's like perfect.
The perfect match.
Yeah, it honestly is better than wings and beer.
Oh, how dare you?
I
How
agree.
dare you? How
It-
dare you guys?
Malt vinegar.
Who's the drunkest motherfuckers in the world? The Irish, bro, and fish and chips, man. The English.
It's fucking bomb.
Wow, what
That's in their 12, bro.
racist? Way to be a fat shamer. Anything you want to offend? Anyone else you want to offend?
Cambodians are
This guy's
haters.
gonna be PC for the rest of his life. This guy's gonna be PC for the rest of his life. Okay, so for the racists and everyone else on the panel, we'll see y'all next week. I don't forget, I'm gonna have a video of LVR shotgunning that
Yeah, I
Four
want
Loko,
to see that.
so look out for that. I'll share it with the crew.
That means
and, the
LVR
Facebook-
has to shotgun it in less than 15 seconds.
Oh bullshit.
Oh, no. Now we're adding caveats. You can't really. I mean, you know, we'll give him as much time as he needs. But I'm saying,
That's how
as
long.
long as he attempts to shotgun, I'm happy with it. So look out for that. All right. So like us on Facebook. Peace out. We'll see y'all next week. Have a safe 4th of July, people.
Yeah.